Wow, the truck's turned around. Wonder how that happened. Oh wait, the engine's in. Looks like it'd run. Will it run? It would if it didn't blow a head gasket. Yay! So last night sitting around trying to get this thing to idle right. Hadn't been idling. Basically under 1,000 RPM, it just dies. We started getting a little bit of air bubbles coming out of the coolant degas bottles. So we're like, okay, you know, it's found a pocket. It's moving the pocket. Air, water temperature's fine, you know, no higher than 200 degrees. It's got a 195 thermostat in, I think. So everything good. Fixed a few other little issues here and there, all that kind of stuff, and seemed like it was running good. Getting the idle figured out, getting better and better, and then lo and behold, it just starts smoke screening everywhere, and then there's raw coolant dripping out of my driver's side header. So I guess we get to disassemble it again, the fresh motor, and figure out why it is not happy, which is very annoying, but I'm over it. If anybody wants to buy this thing, $1,500. Another news, I did find out why the thing was starving for fuel. This was the feed line from the tank to the fuel line up to the pump, so obviously that ain't gonna work so great. So replaced it with some longer hose that obviously aren't in line with each other to do like a short hose. So I did long loops of hose so you can basically drop the tank to the ground without pulling the fuel lines off. So it's going to be easier to remove in the future if I need to. But yeah, that's been frustration. So yeah, oh yeah, I did have to put a new radiator in it because assumingly the leaking head gasket overpressurized it and it blew out a tube. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting ready to disassemble this thing. Sound of coolant hitting the pan. Oh, let that drain for a minute. Boom. Now, to figure out why. Got two cylinders here, completely full of coolant. I don't know if that's just from pulling the head. That cylinder 3 got filled, or if that's been another culprit as well. Alright, let's see what I can find. I'm gonna try to pull the gasket off as intact as I can. That'll tell me the most about what termination happened. Quick glance. Gasket's blown out between the two cylinders. Between bolt hole, which can be considered coolant port. We got a little bit of the fire ring entering combustion chamber. So same look on both sides. Yeah, that's definitely where it was. I don't think there's any arguing about that. Curious about the cylinder head, which actually I should have Ryan bring a straight edge in when he gets here. That's what I thought. It's annoying, but I can get it put back together today. I got an extra set of head gaskets up in the shop, and nice white from the burn. Nice white from the burn. Discolored, so I'm pretty sure it's getting to both. So I gotta double check with a straight edge. That surface is good. Camera's dying, I didn't realize it. That's what the gasket looks like. That's what it's supposed to look like. So, she's looking a little rough. I'm gonna put a new battery in and clean some stuff up. So first off, I need to get that coolant sucked out of those cylinders, and yeah, it's not fun. But I need to go grab a bundle of rags.
3 weeks later.
Alright, the one head's on, the one head's not. I'm just gonna go through and do it off camera because it's just repetitive, kind of boring. New head gasket's in truck. This head gasket that went. See, put it right there between cylinder 3 and 5. So I'm gonna get it together and pour it back. Alright, cylinder heads are on torqued. I need to do headers. Intake's on. I need to do valve adjustment yet too, put the distributor in. But right now it's a little too cold for this, so I'm gonna close up and head home mostly. To be continued another day.
2,000 years later.
During Pro Week, March
so peaceful.
25th, Pro Extra members get special discounts on top.
Got some water.
Like 25%
got some food.
Pro paint.
Got some tunes.
I'm dying.
Ryan's dying. Yep. I'm dying. The truck was running, and then it stopped.
Keyword was.
And then we pushed it from somewhere behind Ryan's head all the way here, and to where it sits.
Probably at least an 1/8 mile or quarter mile.
I've taken him out, but sorry, girl who works at the Mussers, at the Mussers Market, that had to see my escort cards up here as she drove this to its grave here.
That's probably why she ran off and didn't let us get her water or something like that.
Yeah.
She probably thought we were like Deliverance or something.
Oh God.
Rolling around
human trafficking.
Yeah. Rolling around in a sketchy old Chevy with escort cards hanging in the headliner.
Okay. Yeah.
For anybody on YouTube that's not familiar, these are all censored, so you shouldn't be banned off YouTube.
Here's what you get in Vegas.
A rabid one? For whatever reason, life requires you to stay put.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but sometimes the gifts follow you for life.
Mm-hmm. And all your dickhead friends put them in every vehicle you own. Somebody exploded. It probably is. So, put some fuel in it. It took 15 gallons, and it's running with some help from John's truck. And that's a nice Mark III. So we're gonna put it on the trailer because I'm not risking it right now. I don't trust it.
12 o'clock midnight.
Again, on the side of the road. Again, broken. To be continued.